People often have a tendency to equate the speed that they're hitting a jump with the outcome of how far they're going. Speed isn't necessarily the only determinant of distance off a jump. A lot of what determines how far we go is whether we're accelerating, decelerating, or maintaining a constant velocity. It's really important when we're trying to hit a jump that we're standing into the bicycle in a way that creates really positive movement into the jump and actually creates some accelerational force. A lot of riders contact me saying they're having trouble maintaining enough speed down a trail to hit a jump. And when I go out to work with them, I see that they're actually going plenty fast. In reality, what they're doing is they're backing away slightly when they come toward the jump because they're actually moving at a speed that makes them uncomfortable. What I do in this instance is actually have the riders slow down as they approach the jump and move into the jump kind of aggressively in a way that creates acceleration up the jump face. This acceleration actually gives us more distance. You can think of a pretty easy analogy for this with like a motocross rider or a supercross rider. When you see a rider on a dirt bike hit a jump, essentially they're rolling the throttle on to get a lot of distance. When a rider comes out of a turn on a motorcycle, maybe starting at 20 miles an hour, they roll the throttle on and hit the jump at 30 miles an hour, they go a great distance. Obviously, they wouldn't go that far if they just came at the jump at a constant velocity of 30 miles an hour. So we want to be sure when we're jumping jumps that we're going at a speed that allows us to be comfortable and allows us to move into the jump in a way that actually creates active acceleration. The shape of a jump is actually a lot like the shape of a turn. We can actually create active acceleration through the cup of a jump. If you listen to really talented dirt jumpers jump, you'll actually hear the tires creating acceleration. You kind of hear that sound of whoop, whoop, and that sound is really the bicycle accelerating forward and creating good distance off the jump. So be sure when you're jumping, you're moving down the trail at a speed that allows you to stay on the bicycle, where you're not backing away slightly. By backing away, we actually slow the bicycle down a little bit and change our flight arc. So go out and give this a try. Move toward a jump that you're already comfortable with that's safe for you to jump. Slow down slightly from your normal speed and really move in with like nice positive force and create nice acceleration up the face of the jump. And you'll find that you'll still get the same distance you did before. Obviously, we don't want to do this in all circumstances. If we're going way too fast for the jump we're jumping, we shouldn't create accelerational force into it. But this is a great way to conquer jumps that we're not able to jump previously.